Look, somebody lied to you. Somebody told you that this astrology right here was real.
I keep telling people I don't go by the Aries or Taurus or Gemini astrology no more. I go by the Chinese astrology. It's the most legit. How can I say in the most? Mm, it's just the most legit, point blank. The Chinese astrology, the zodiac signs, and all that. Like when you go into history, the Chinese astrology
The
is the
most
one that
accurate
matches.
next to the Aztecs
Yeah,
and the Mayans and stuff.
and then they still use, I think, certain places in like China, Korea, Asia. They still use the 13 calendars
Mm-hmm.
and shit like that.
The
I'm
new
like,
year
wait.
don't start until like April or May or March, I think. April,
Mm-hmm.
one of them.
That's why I'm like, yo, what is up with us?
Somebody convinced you that it only takes your month and your day and your year didn't matter. Somebody convinced you that stars and planets affected us. That's why it's important to ask questions. What does a star and planet got to do with you? Google a picture of one and tell me it ain't a digital or animated picture every time. I'll wait. How come your year ain't important? You know how you go meet somebody that's your same sign and they nothing like you? Happens all the
I
time.
said the
That's
same
because they
shit.
not your sign. I'm gonna tell you what real astrology is. Real astrology is Chinese and Vietnamese astrology. It's called Earth astrology. And yeah, you need your full birthday for that. And just a reminder, the year is the most important part. Let me tell you how Chinese astrology works. There's 12 animal signs, real animals here on Earth. Let me break down the 12 signs for you. First sign is the rat. The second sign is the ox/buffalo. The third sign is the tiger sign. Fourth sign is the rabbit/cat. The next sign is the dragon sign. The next sign after that is the snake sign. After that, it's the horse. Then it's the goat. Then it's the monkey. Then it's the rooster, the dog, then
And
the
the
pig.
pig.
Every sign has one enemy sign. So let me run down the enemy signs real quick. The rat and the horse, enemy signs. The ox/buffalo and the goat, enemy signs. The tiger and the monkey, enemy signs. The rabbit/cat and the rooster, enemy signs. The dragon and the dog, enemy signs. The snake and the pig, enemy signs. So let me give you some examples about how this
All
works.
ops.
Kanye West is a snake zodiac sign. His one enemy sign is the pig sign. His mother passed away in 2007, a pig year. P. Diddy, rooster sign. Then on top of the game, his whole life. His one enemy, the rabbit/cat, that was 2023. His whole career went down the drain in his enemy year. C-Mac, Fi-Fi Crib, also a rooster sign, got sent to prison in his enemy year. The rabbit/cat, that was last year. Kobe
Pay
Bryant was a
attention.
horse sign. His one enemy was the rat. He died in a rat year, 2020. When you know real astrology, you can predict when you're gonna
Yeah.
have a good
You
year
wanna
and when you're
talk.
gonna have a really tough one. It ain't no magic, it ain't no science behind it. It's just energy. If you want to believe this chart right here, go for it. But if you really want to go somewhere in life, you got to learn a real astrology. I'm just a
What happened?
messenger. Look,
Yes,
somebody
sir.
lied to you. Somebody told you that this astrology.
That's why I be telling people to go out, do their research, and stop going by what everybody says. Yo, I went deep into this. I think my sign, if I'm not mistaken, what's my sign? Let me see. If I'm not mistaken, I think my sign is the rat sign in the Chinese horoscope, if I'm not mistaken. So I like the way he broke this down. Yo, because he took his time. And we need to wake up. He said everything I want to say so perfect that shit, man. I just had to put it out here. Numerology. Yep, numerology has a lot to do with that. Let me see what the comment says. My God, I was not expecting this. This one from y'all. Real talk right there. I've been catching that Chinese astrology. I've never caught in depth into on info on it though. But it obviously hits facts. Bro on point. Bro, the verdict astrology. The Vedic.
You gotta take.
I'm about to turn the screen. I'm sorry. The Vedic astrology is on point. Bro, he be teaching me more than school on what the hell is ONG? Onk? Whatever. Can't forget numerology. It goes hand in hand. That's a fact. Numerology with the Chinese astrology go hand in hand. Not for us Africans. We have our own called totems. Many of us just don't know yet. Our calendar is also very different. Our new year is on September 23rd. I didn't know that. Now I do. Hmm. So in Africa, their New Year's is September 23rd. It starts in September. I'm so confused. Maybe I'm not understanding the English. Anyone tell me which sign I am? Born June 24th. Start doing your research, man.